Ancient Egypt was a civilization located in northeastern Africa, known for its rich culture, monumental architecture, and profound influence on later societies. The civilization thrived along the fertile banks of the Nile River, which provided sustenance and a means of transportation. It lasted for thousands of years, from around 3100 BCE to 30 BCE, leaving behind a legacy that continues to captivate the world. Egyptians believed in many gods and goddesses, each representing different aspects of life and nature. They also had a deep reverence for animals, which they saw as manifestations of divine power. Among these animals, cats held a special place in their hearts and beliefs. They were not only beloved pets, but also considered sacred beings. Egyptians saw cats as intelligent and graceful creatures, embodying qualities they admired. Cats were often depicted in art and jewelry, symbolizing protection and elegance. They were kept as pets and were admired for their skills in hunting pests, such as mice and rats, which threatened food supplies. This practical role further elevated their status in society. Cats were so important to the Egyptians that they even had a goddess, Bastet, who was depicted with a cat's head. Bastet was the goddess of home, fertility, and protection, embodying the nurturing and protective qualities of cats. This essay will explore the fascinating relationship between cats and ancient Egyptians, delving into how these animals were integrated into their daily lives and spiritual practices. We will delve into their religious significance, their role in death rituals, and their depiction in art. By understanding the unique bond between cats and ancient Egyptians, we gain insight into the values and beliefs of this remarkable civilization. Bastet was a prominent goddess in Egyptian mythology. Revered for her dual nature, she embodied both the nurturing and fierce aspects of femininity. Her worship dates back to the Second Dynasty, around 2890 BCE, and she remained a significant deity throughout ancient Egyptian history. She was often depicted as a woman with the head of a cat or as a lioness. This duality represented her protective and nurturing qualities. The cat form symbolized her gentle, motherly side, while the lioness form highlighted her fierce warrior aspect. These depictions were not just artistic choices, but conveyed deep cultural meanings. Bastet was associated with protection, fertility, motherhood, and the home. She was believed to safeguard women and children, ensuring their well-being and prosperity. Her role as a fertility goddess made her a central figure in rituals and prayers related to childbirth and family. As the protector of the home, Bastet was believed to ward off evil spirits and bring good luck to families. People would keep statues and amulets of Bastet in their homes to invoke her protection. These artifacts were often intricately designed, reflecting the high regard in which she was held. Her gentle nature made her a beloved deity. Unlike some other gods who were feared, Bastet was adored and cherished. Her followers believed that she could bring joy and harmony into their lives. This affection for Bastet was evident in the numerous personal items and household objects dedicated to her. People would pray to Bastet for health, happiness, and a good harvest. Farmers in particular sought her blessings to ensure bountiful crops. During times of illness or hardship, families would turn to Bastet for comfort and healing, believing in her power to restore balance and well-being. Temples were built in Bastet's honor, the most famous being at Bubastis. This city became a major center of her worship, attracting pilgrims from all over Egypt. The temple at Bubastis was renowned for its grandeur and beauty, featuring lush gardens and sacred lakes. During festivals dedicated to Bastet, people would offer her gifts and celebrate with music and dance. These festivals were joyous occasions, marked by feasting, singing, and dancing. They provided an opportunity for the community to come together and honor the goddess who played such a vital role in their lives. Cats were highly valued in ancient Egypt for their ability to control rodents. These pests threatened grain stores and spread diseases. Cats were seen as protectors of homes and families. Beyond their practical roles, cats were believed to possess a spiritual essence. They were considered to be guardians of the soul, both in this life and the next. Egyptians believed that cats could see spirits and protect people from harm. People kept cats as pets for companionship and protection. They believed that having a cat in their home would bring them good fortune and keep them safe from evil. Death and the afterlife were integral parts of ancient Egyptian beliefs. Cats, with their perceived connection to the spiritual realm, played a role in funerary practices. Egyptians believed that cats could help guide the souls of the deceased to the afterlife. They were sometimes depicted in tomb paintings, guiding the deceased on their journey. Amulets shaped like cats were placed in tombs to protect the deceased and bring them good luck in the afterlife. These amulets were thought to provide comfort and guidance on their journey. Section 5. Mummified cats, a testament to devotion. Mummification was a complex process used by ancient Egyptians to preserve the bodies of the dead, including animals. Cats were often mummified, demonstrating their significance in Egyptian society. Millions of cat mummies have been discovered in burial grounds across Egypt. Some were pets buried with their owners, while others were offerings to Bastet. The mummification of cats was a testament to the deep respect and reverence Egyptians had for these animals. They believed that preserving a cat's body would allow its spirit to live on in the afterlife. Here's Section 6. Cats in Egyptian art. Cats were frequently depicted in various forms of Egyptian art, including paintings, sculptures, and jewelry. These depictions highlight the important place cats held in Egyptian culture. Paintings often portrayed cats in domestic settings, such as relaxing in homes or hunting birds. They were also shown alongside their owners or in scenes from everyday life. Sculptures of cats made from materials like bronze, wood, and stone were popular. These statues ranged in size from small figurines to larger-than-life representations. Section 7. Famous cats in history. While we may not know their individual names, some cats in ancient Egypt held special significance. They were mentioned in historical accounts, or their stories have survived through time. One example is the story of Prince Thutmose's cat. This cat was said to have saved the prince from a snake attack, demonstrating the protective nature attributed to felines. The reverence for cats was widespread. Even pharaohs, the rulers of Egypt, kept cats as pets and honored them in death. This demonstrates the special status cats held in society. Section 8. The enduring legacy of feline companions. The ancient Egyptians' love for cats continues to fascinate us today. Their beliefs and practices provide insights into their deep respect for the natural world and the special bond between humans and animals. The images of cats in ancient Egyptian art remind us of the enduring appeal of these graceful creatures. Their presence in homes, temples, and tombs speaks volumes about their importance in Egyptian society. The legacy of the ancient Egyptian cat reminds us to appreciate the animals in our lives and to recognize the unique bond we share with them. Section 9. Conclusion. Lessons from the past. The ancient Egyptians' reverence for cats teaches us valuable lessons about respect, compassion, and the interconnectedness of all living things. Cats were not merely pets. They were considered sacred beings, protectors of the home, and symbols of grace and poise. This deep respect for animals extended beyond cats, reflecting a broader philosophy that all life is interconnected and deserving of care and reverence. In a world where we often overlook the importance of other living beings, the ancient Egyptians remind us to pause and appreciate the intricate web of life that surrounds us. Their beliefs encourage us to appreciate the natural world and the creatures we share it with. The Nile River, a lifeline for the ancient civilization, was teeming with wildlife that the Egyptians held in high regard. They saw the river not just as a source of sustenance, but as a living entity that needed to be respected and protected. This reverence for nature is something we can learn from today as we face environmental challenges that threaten the delicate balance of our ecosystems. By looking back at how the Egyptians lived in harmony with their environment, we can find inspiration to adopt more sustainable practices in our own lives. By studying the past, we can gain a deeper understanding of ourselves and the world around us. The artifacts and relics left behind by the ancient Egyptians offer us a window into their world, revealing their values, beliefs, and daily lives. Archaeologists and historians work tirelessly to piece together these fragments of history, helping us to see the continuity and change in human civilization. This exploration of the past is not just an academic exercise, it is a journey that enriches our present and informs our future. It reminds us that we are part of a long continuum of human experience, each generation building upon the lessons of those who came before. The story of the ancient Egyptian cat is a testament to the enduring power of the human-animal bond. These animals were not only companions, but also revered as divine beings, embodying qualities that the Egyptians admired and aspired to. The artwork and statues that have survived through the millennia speak to the deep affection and respect that the Egyptians had for their feline friends. This bond between humans and animals is a universal theme that transcends time and culture, reminding us of the joy and comfort that animals bring into our lives. It is a relationship that enriches our existence and teaches us about empathy, loyalty, and unconditional love. May we all strive to live in harmony with nature and treat all creatures with the respect and kindness they deserve. In our modern world, it is easy to become disconnected from the natural world and the animals that inhabit it. However, the lessons from the past urge us to rekindle that connection and to recognize the intrinsic value of all living beings. Whether it is through conservation efforts, ethical treatment of animals, or simply taking the time to appreciate the beauty of nature, we can all play a part in creating a more compassionate and sustainable world. The ancient Egyptians set an example for us, showing that a society that respects and cherishes its natural environment is one that thrives. The ancient Egyptians' love for cats serves as a timeless reminder of this important message. Their reverence for these animals was not just a cultural quirk, but a reflection of a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of life. As we navigate the complexities of the modern world, let us carry forward the wisdom of the ancients, honoring the bonds we share with all living creatures and striving to live in harmony with the natural world. In doing so, we not only pay homage to the past, but also pave the way for a more compassionate and sustainable future.